All right, so I wanted to explain the artifact presentation because we had mentioned it in class. I talked about it in terms of our course schedule, but we didn't have time to really go over the expectations for what you were going to do with that assignment. First of all, I don't want you to freak out at the word presentation. Unlike some of the other presentations you will do later in the semester, this one is not a huge presentation. This is a 2-minute talk. Really, the purpose of this assignment is for you to get a chance to talk for a little bit in front of us and for us to get to know each other a little bit better. I jokingly call this assignment grown up show and tell. There are some parameters and some things you'll have to check off and make sure you have. But other than that, you're just going to be talking to us about an object that is meaningful to you. So, first things first, choose an object that you're going to be talking on Tuesday. That can literally be anything. It can be a meaningful object to you, a family heirloom. It can be something that is just an everyday object that you have on you on a regular basis that you want to explain kind of symbolically what that means to you. So it can be anything from a degree to a cup that you carry around on a regular basis that's important to you. Maybe it's a really important book that you think other people should read and that you got a lot from. When I say those objects can be anything, pretty much anything will go as long as it's appropriate for class. Don't bring in anything that's illegal and or offensive. But other than that, open game. Choose your object that you want to describe to us. Once you have that object, here are the parameters. It needs to be 2 to 3 minutes of talk time. So once you've written down your ideas, then make sure that you talk through it, you practice it out loud to know it's at least 2 minutes long. 2 to 3 is the time limit because 3 is the cap. We need to make sure we get through all of these presentations, but I want at least 2 minutes to get a nice full preview of what it is that you're showing to us. I'm going to post one more video after this, giving an example of exactly what the presentation should look like, but here are the things that you need to make sure you say. I'm going to go through a checklist of 7 things. So first thing out of your mouth should not be your name, should not be your object. I'm going to have everybody start with a quote. So go Google search a quotation or a quote on something that deals with your object or is just a quote that you really like. So start with a quotation. That's number 1. Number 2, you're going to give us a preview statement, previewing your 3 main points. So everybody's going to do the same 3 points: what the object is, how it came into your possession, and its value. I'll explain that in a second. So hit those 3 points in a preview, and I'll give an example in the next video. And then your 3 main points: what the object is, give a physical description of the object, how it came into your possession, tell us a story about how you got that object, whether that story is a story about a family member sitting you down and handing over the object, or a ceremony that happened where you got your degree, or whatever that is, or you went to the store and you bought it, right? So give me the story behind how you got that object. Was it given to you? Did you buy it? How did you get this object? And then that 3rd point, its meaning. I want you to give me at least 2 ways that that object is meaningful to you. So give us 2 ways that that object is meaningful. Then you're going to conclude, and the last 2 things you're going to do is summarize, state those 3 main points again. You're saying, this is what my object is, it's how I got it, and its value to me. And then end with either a new quotation or repeat the one you started with. And that's it. So just a real quick abbreviation: quote, preview statement, what the object is, how you got it, what its meaning or value is, summarize the 3 points, give a quote. If you do those and it is 2 to 3 minutes in length, you will have a perfect 50 out of 50 on this artifact presentation, and we will move on in the rest of our semester. So take time to write this. You have an outline template, both that you can copy and paste from the assignment page where it says artifact presentation, and a document for download. Write down your ideas, type those ideas in as if you're speaking to the audience already. Practice those to make sure they're in time, and then upload that document by Sunday night so I know you're ready to go for our class time. So make sure to write these ideas down, practice 2 to 3 minutes, and then whenever we're in class on Tuesday, you'll give these presentations. Make sure to have your object there and ready to show us. In the next video I'm going to post, I will show you exactly what this presentation should look like. So good luck, have a good weekend, and I will see you on Tuesday.